You'll be late on your first morning back. You might carry on like this for your father, but not for me. You know, I don't need this, Annie. I come here for you, and this is a thanks I get.
Do you want a medal?
I deserve one.
All right, she's going now. Come on, Annie, get in the shower, eh?
We were fine until you came back. If you don't want to be here, then don't be.
If you think I want to be here sorting out your dad's bills, dealing with the neighbours, nosing every 5 minutes...
Well, we have to.
We're going to have some changes in this house. You two are going to start doing what I tell you when I tell you.
Why should we?
Oh, come on, Annie.
Because I'm your mum.
You were.
Did you have a good holiday, Jezza?
Not me! I thought you were going to call me to play football over the holiday.
We were just a little bit busy.
Yeah, his Uncle Peter got us a job in his mate's butcher shop sweeping it out.
We got hold of a load of animal bits like...
Oh, yeah, pig trotters.
sheep bladders.
And he puked up all over the sausages.
Only because he told us what was in them. Nails and hooves and ears and eyebrows even.
What's all this for, Jess?
Nothing. It's just for the citizenship presentation.
What?
Today?
Today.
Where was she when we ever needed any help? Christmases and birthdays, and when you was in hospital. She's only here now because they told her she had to be.
Exactly, she has to be. So...
And when Dad gets back, it'll be exactly the same. We won't see her.
Right, come on. What are you doing now?
Flying a plane, what does it look like?
We haven't got any time. You'll have to eat at the canteen today.
Dad says it's too expensive. He says we have to have sandwiches.
We'll stretch for one day. Now, come on.
Come on, Annie, we'll get done for being late.
Annie?
Look, it'll only take 2 minutes.
In the car, please, now.
Look, let's go, Annie, why don't we?
Put it back.
Hey, both of you!
Dad said we have to have sandwiches.
And your father knows it all, of
He
course.
did his best. At least he wanted us around.
Like father, like daughter, eh, Annie?
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you think you know it all.
No, that's not what it means at all.
It means I can't cope with this, not by myself. Do you think I'm enjoying this, missing work and home?
You mean I'm like my dad?
Annie! What did you have to say that for?
Get in the car.
Stuff you live!
Did you have a good break?
Not bad. Glad to be away from this place, to be honest. What did you get up to?
It's nothing much, really. You said you were going to call me.
Yeah, it was.
Promises.
Had stuff on my mind.
Over the exams.
Hardly thought about it.
Me neither. I mean, what's the point? If I don't know him by now?
I decided to go to the police. To tell the truth.
Passenger thinks everyone's just going to forget about this. Yeah, I know, just because Anika's gone, the witch hunt continued. Oh, so you think it's okay to just forget about people who get involved in racist attacks, do you?
Oh, get you, the Nelson Mandela of Grange Hill.
You know who Nelson Mandela is? Duh. Except if someone locked you up for 20-odd years, I wouldn't really care. Right, quiet. Look, if this guy really is a racist, then yeah, you should tell Miss Passenger. Because it's not right hating someone because of the colour of the skin. I mean, it's like hating someone because of the colour of their eyes or hair or something.
I know.
I mean, I hate you, but it's not because you're black or anything, it's just because you're a pain in the butt.
Very neutral.
See you later.
Well, you can't have mine. What I'd have done if I had one of these when I was at school. Oh.
I didn't even know that we'd recorded that bit.
Why did we let him ramble on about rubbish for so long?
Because it was better than doing the way.
Oh, you two are so dead. You're never going to come up with a talk about Grange Hill's past by this afternoon.
When did he say you have to have posters and stuff? He just said if you wanted.
Oh, make us look good, why don't you, Jesse?
I bet it was you gave Miss Dyson that present and all. As if! It's not my fault you haven't done your homework.
It just went out of my head.
Green was really into this. Oh, he's going to be so on our case. He said anyone who didn't do the homework had to do the presentation again to Passenger.
All right, it'll be fine. I've got a plan.
Welcome back to your final term with the upper sixth, Nick. I'm hoping we've seen the last of all that trouble.
Right, okay, miss.
But if you do have any, you'll tell me, yes?
Thanks.
I don't allow hate campaigns in my school, whatever the reason. Shannon, Mr. Green has had to speak to me about the strange case of the missing coursework, still unsolved. My office, lunchtime.
Cow. Well, you just don't have to go to the police now.
What?
Well, like she says, no more hate campaign, no point.
It's not just about that.
Forget what other people are saying. You don't need to go.
Abel Benson? Yes, miss. Jeremy Bishop?
Miss?
Emma Bolton?
Yes, miss.
So all the new summer stuff is out. You can come back with me next Saturday if you want.
Yeah, brilliant.
Got all the holiday stuff. Well, my mum still needs your dad's number, the right one.
I'll have to check with him. I think they might have changed it.
Well, could you hurry up? Because my mum's starting to think this holiday is a figment of my imagination.
Annie Wainwright.
Not here, miss.
And Tanya Young.
Miss, I'm not taking mine off unless you make him take his off.
He doesn't have to take his turban off because it has religious significance.
Well, don't think it's a bit racist.
No, Tanya, but perhaps you'd like to argue about it at length with Mrs. Bassinger. OK, everyone. Good luck with your citizenship presentations. I'll be along myself to see if all your hard work has paid off. I had hoped things would improve this term.
Weren't my fault, miss.
Well, whose fault was it then? Last time? Mr. Green and I are really looking forward to your presentation, boys. You managed to get much information out of Mr. Winston?
Yeah, we got loads, miss.
Great.
Loads of stuff. What you say that for? We have to stand up in front of everyone and we haven't got anything to say.
Relax. We'll sneak out to lunch, see old Bill, and ask him the questions that we should have asked him last time. By magic, one presentation. Happy days.
So then what's changed?
I want to get everyone off my back.
If you back down now, it's like admitting your guilt.
Yeah. Well, I am guilty.
Look, if you really want to go, I'll go with you. I don't mind.
I was just saying, I decided to go to the police, make a new statement.
You've been to the police?
Well, no, not yet, but I will go.
I believe that when I see it. Take no notice. It's her loss.
Yeah.
That's just rubbish, isn't it?
Well, she seems to believe it.
Baz, if your dad broke his leg, would that mean that you and Annie broke yours?
No.
No. So you aren't going to get ill like him, and you know that.
Well, why would Mum say that?
Maybe it's easier for her to believe that's why you don't want to go round there. You know, you must be mad.
I hope you're talking about your technique, Mary.
Yes, sir. One thing I've learned is you can't judge your parents.
But you are stuck with them.
Yeah, so you and Annie just have to get on with things best you can. You can't fight it.
Tell us a joke, Martin.
Why?
To make me laugh. Did Josh have to explain everything to you?
Well, some things I explained to him. Like maths. I always had to do his homework. He's useless at maths.
I thought he was meant to be your mate.
He was. Well, he is.
What sort of mate drops you as soon as there's free holiday on the cards? You want to start hanging around with us? We're not going to be getting sent abroad.
Well, I don't really have any other friends. Kathy used to be my friend, but then I spoiled when I touched their breast.
I'll be your mate, Martin. You can play footy with us later or something.
Ooh, I don't usually play football.
And you can do your maths homework for me. I'm rubbish at that too. It'll be just like it was with you and Josh.
Hey, yeah, might know where the town capsule's buried. Oh, he'll probably make you up though, won't he? Hey, shouldn't you be doing a presentation with your girlfriend?
I don't have to do everything she says.
Come on, we'll laugh an hour left now.
Got all the time in the world, Dave, but he's not going anywhere.
I don't even know what's going to happen when they find out I made a false statement. I could be charged for this.
Don't do it.
I have to.
I think it's really brave of you.
One thing I've not been is brave. Sorry, but it's probably something I should do by myself. Thanks for coming with me, though. It means a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll see you afterwards, okay? There's something I want to ask you anyway.
Good luck.
You've not done that yet?
Not yet. I'll show you how.
Nah, come and play.
I can't play football.
If we're going to be mates, you have to start joining the old stuff with us. Come on, I'll show you how. You know how to take a penalty, don't you? No. Just stand there. There you are. Just stick it past him. Sorry, mate. Have another go. Oh, yeah. Brilliant, mine. You got a bit of vex in you.
No, I don't. All my bits are mine.
Everything all right, Martin?
Yes, miss.
You sure?
I'm just playing football, miss.
No ball games in the yard, you know that.
But she just said...
Oh, never mind that. Come on then, Bex.
That was quick.
Hey.
Bill. He's croaked.
What?
Bill, he's dead.
Are you okay?
No, not really.
So what happened?
I grassed my mates up, of course.
Nick.
I don't know if I'm going to be charged or if they're going to tell my parents or what. I mean, what if nothing changes?
I'm sure it will.
I feel worse now than before I went in. It was the right thing to do, wasn't it?
I'm so proud of you.
Why do I feel so bad?
All you've done is tell the truth.
All this for being in the wrong place at the wrong time. It cost me my friends, my school, Mel.
So, didn't you want to ask me something?
What? Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
It's not easy to say.
It's all right. You don't have to be embarrassed. I think I know what it is anyway.
You know?
Come on. As if I wouldn't know.
What, is it that obvious? Well, just wondered if, now we've got this out of the way, if you might have a word with Mel for me. If she knows how much I really regret all this and that I still really like her, then maybe she'd be willing to give things another go.
You thought these had been banned?
Yeah, well, they didn't find them all.
So I take it you're not giving up then?
It's not over till it's over.
Yeah, I guess.
You know, they make me laugh. They're supposed to be teaching us how to use our brains, and the minute we start thinking something, they don't like it. It's not allowed.
Yeah, agree. Carry on the campaign. There ain't no point, but you carry on.
What?
He's only got his exam to do. Not leaving now, is there?
After everything that's happened, you just want to forget about it?
No, I'll never forget about it, all right? It's just not any more point and wasted effort.
So people know what he's done?
People know what he's done, and as usual, it's made no difference.
Well, hang on, what if it has? And what if he's realised now?
Oh, yeah.
Say you did go to the police to tell the truth. That'd be all right, wouldn't it?
No, because he should have done that a year ago. Then none of us would have had to go through all this.
Yeah, well, I think it'd show you what to put things right.
Still fancy him deep down, do you?
No.
Good. Because you really think you can believe anything he says after all this?
Will he show you what he's pretending again?
I'm fairly sure he will.
Do you think he was something weird? Do you think he was that boss?
I don't know. How can he be dead?
I know. He was great, though. And all his stories.
And we were moaning about it too. I mean, I realise all people die, but no one's angry.
And we still don't even have a presentation.
Okay, so what do we know about school history and that?
Well, didn't they used to use little blackboards to write instead of exercise books?
Oh yeah, in the old Grange and medieval times.
You do better then.
The teachers swear there was funny boards on red with the tassels. You're always giving out 6 of the best.
Please.
It's not my fault he's dead, is he?
Belle's gone, you two.
We just need 5 more minutes on our presentation, miss.
You shouldn't be working on that now. Come on.
Fine-tune the miss.
Inside.
Come on, lads. Jeremy's started.
And when the Germans started bombing cities, the government decided that kids should be evacuated to the countryside and coast. This meant that Grange Hill, or St George's as it was then called, had to be closed for a while.
That's what Bill said.
Because so many pupils had to leave their homes. Some had never been to the countryside before and were amazed when they saw cows and sheep. It's hard to imagine today what it must have been like to be forced to leave your family and go and stay with the people you didn't even know. Some kids were really miserable and they didn't even come home for Christmas or birthdays. Life was difficult in other ways too.
A definite improvement.
All in all, I think things were much tougher for Grange Hill pupils during the war than for us today. But if Britain ever fell victim to a terrorist attack with chemical or biological weapons, we might have to go through it all again, and it could even be worse.
Right. Okay. Thank you, Jeremy and Tanya. That was excellent. Bit of a downbeat ending, but never mind.
Jeremy, could I have some of those posters to put up round my classroom?
I'll get you some, miss.
Sock?
Bit of a high standard for you all to beat there.
I'm sure she wants me back. Deep down. We were just so right for each other. Thanks for being there today.
No problem.
You're a real mate.
Yeah, I know. Excuse me, Max.
I thought I told you to see me at lunchtime. Look at this, a free period and you're not even working. This is your A-level year, Shannon. And unless you knuckle down, you're going to blow it. I know you've had a very difficult year, but you're going to have to try, otherwise you'll fail altogether. No one can do it for you. When you go in there, you're going to be completely on your own. Shannon!
The Queen's coronation followed in 1953, a year after the accession, where everybody got off work.
But you two got off while you were doing this.
All right.
There was a big party at the school, a bit like the Golden Jubilee in 2002. Everybody got off work.
My grandma said it was bigger than the Queen's Golden Jubilee in 2002. But I'm not sure I believe it, because there was no big concert with anyone like Will Young. The best they could do was announce someone had got to the top of Everest. Perhaps Grange Hill pupils were more excited in 1953, because there was no debate then about whether or not we should have a royal family.
So, in conclusion, perhaps Grange Hill's pupils were more excited in 1953, because there was no debate then about whether or not we should have a royal family.
Okay, very good. I think you two could have got together a little bit more. Planning.
Shh. Quiet, please. Thank you, Emma, Andy.
Thanks, Miss.
Thanks, sir.
So, just one more to go. Mr. Johnson and Mr. Benson. Now, I took these two lads to get their interview from Grange Hill's oldest surviving pupil. So I'm looking forward to this one. Off you go, then. Anytime you like.
You done it?
Yeah. All you had to do was...
Who cares? As long as it gets me off another detention.
But if you don't know how to do this bit, then you won't be able to do the next bit. And then you won't be able to do the next homework.
I don't need to. It's my new mate will be doing it for me.
Is that what you want me for?
Yeah, latest.
Josh used to meet me by the lockers after lessons.
All right, I'll see you there.
Has he been all right since Josh left?
Probably.
You want to watch that Humphreys doesn't take advantage?
It's not my problem though, is it?
I thought you were his friend.
I'm not sure what I am to him now.
Hey, I went to the police. Well, so, are you satisfied now?
So meant to be impressed, yeah?
I'm just telling you. I thought you might want to let your friend Michael know.
Don't get this at all, do you?
I did what you wanted. It wasn't easy either.
So, once we were collected from the reception, the carers brought us some tea and juice and some biscuits. What were the biscuits called again?
Chocolate digestives.
That's it, chalky digestives. Built like the plain ones.
No, it was milk if you were just going to eat them on their own, and plain if you were thinking about dunking them.
Oh yeah, he did like his bickies though.
This is so boring.
You think you can actually go on with what you learned?
Yes.
Yeah, Abel's just about to start that now.
Well, in the olden days...
When?
What?
The olden days. When did it start and when did it finish? No one ever says.
Never mind. Let's get on, please.
Yeah, well, there was no such thing as cars, and people had to walk to school.
Some had to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
And some didn't have shoes.
Some didn't even have trainees.
But it wasn't too bad, because most people left school at 12.
Yeah, to go and work down the mines, to be a chimney sweep, or the job where they got dirty.
But, you know, if they didn't get that disease, like pirates...
Scurvy.
Scurvy?
No, not scurvy. Pox. That's why the school was shut during the First World War, because there was a big outbreak of pox.
Is that right?
Really? Teachers wore those funny boards with tassels on their heads, and children still had to write on little blackboards instead of books.
Right, that's it. You obviously haven't done any research at all, have you?
I'm sorry, Mr. Green. I feel responsible when my form group let everyone down, especially when Mr. Green's gone out of his way to help you.
Send him as Miss Passenger, miss.
Have you actually done any homework over the holidays at all?
Miss, it's not my fault. My homework, Dad.
Did Shannon speak to you?
No.
Oh, it's just I asked her to.
Great. One person I don't want to talk to sends messages to another person I don't want to talk to.
She was supposed to tell you that I've been to the police. She was going to say that I wish I'd been straight all along the line with everyone. And she was supposed to tell you that I never meant to hurt you. And I really, really want to make things up to you.
Well, when I see her, I'll tell her that there's no way I'd ever trust you again. So don't be too upset when she passes the message on.
Well, I think you all did really well today. You obviously put a lot of work in over the half-term, with 2 exceptions, who, of course, get the opportunity to do their presentation again to the deputy head.
Unlucky boys.
This isn't right.
Emma, do I tell my mum you're coming shopping for holiday clothes or not?
You still going?
Too right.
Excellent.
Is there no chance that Annie can come?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's such a shame. I'm well looking forward to it, though.
That bell is for me, not you. Now, I want you to read chapter 7 of your textbooks by next lesson.
Hang on, just listen a minute.
What are you doing? Patrick, sit down.
OK, so we didn't find out about the school's history and that. That was just Bill was too busy playing jokes on us with a fake hand that came away when he shook it. And taking his teeth out trying to make us laugh.
Patrick!
And pretending he was dead. But now he is dead. And do you know what he told us before he died? Live life to the full.
Of course, Mayor.
Because in those days, school wasn't about doing exams from when you were 7 and league tables and assignments and spend the whole holidays doing your homework. Because Bill knew what was important. Not just working hard, but having a laugh too. And that's what school's meant to be like. And that's the biggest difference between then and now. Do I have to do it again for Mrs. Passenger? Because I don't think I can remember it.
Oh, not with your mates?
If they won't go on holiday, let them.
Good day, then.
Started in a rock bottom and went downhill from there, really.
Annie, maybe we should be trying to make things easier at home instead of harder.
What?
Well, we're stuck with her for a while. Why make things worse for ourselves by fighting all the time?
Oh, wow. You two want to play Happy Families in the car? I'll walk.
I don't think so. Not when I've come specially to pick you up.
Look, just get in.
I'm not having a repeat of this morning.
Aren't you scared I might throw a mental in the car?
Annie!
Sorry, we're not like your new family. They're obviously all so normal.
I'm sorry about what I said, but I left because I couldn't cope with your father's behaviour, and now I don't know how to deal with yours.
She's coming now, aren't you, Annie?
Just get in the car, Annie. This is your last chance. Right, that's it. We're going to make some changes.
What do you mean?
If you two don't want me around, if you won't behave, then why should I put myself out? We'll go and live at my house and play by my rules. Now get in the car.
You don't need anyone. You don't need anyone.
I am not arguing with a child. I know what's best for both of you.
You told him that I fancied him.
Am I to understand that you cannot explain how you created this website?
The person leaving a presence doesn't necessarily fancy you, do they?
And if she makes me live for her, I'll run away.